My name is Nana Haja Salifu Dagarti. I'm the founder of Salifu Dagarti Foundation, and I fight actually to eliminate poverty. I'm also one of the co-chairs of the Global African Congress, who actually, I'm the UK chapter, and who also fight for reparation. I'm also the director of the European Network of People of African Descent. And I'm also one of the board members of IPAD Coalition UK. So I've got a lot of hats. And actually, I'm an agriculturist as well. I like the nature. I like to work with the communities. And I like to work on the grassroots level. And at the end of it, I'm also a United Nations Human Rights Fellow, 2001 cohort, and it is for the people of African descent. Being an activist on human rights is just to make sure that we work to defend the rights of human beings, and especially for the people of African descent, a lot of damages and racial discrimination, basically systemic and institutional racism that we face everywhere in the world that we go. So we have to defend ourselves by making people aware that we are one and the same people, and we also have rights as human beings.
That is where you can take this and stand on it. The treaties are good and the conventions are good, because to me, I look at where is it that I can draw the power from, so that I can go and tell the government or tell those people who are in charge, excuse me, this is a treaty or this is a convention, and I'm just following what is there that you have signed it. So
I think it was interesting meeting a lot of people from different parts of the world. That is one thing that always encouraged me to think that, oh, I need to carry on, because having all different people coming across from the globe and then listen to them and realizing that actually we are all one human race, and actually we share similarities. We are actually facing the same battles, and also facing battles that are barriers, that is created by so-called the power leading of the world. And that doesn't include the people on the ground in their decision-making and in their policies. It brings us together as a family. That is how I call it. So to me, it is a flavor, like having a food full of flavors in there. And that is how I see this session here today. I would say we are in solidarity with them, and we respect what they are doing, because when they give up, then the future generation will be lost. And we need them to continue fighting. And we also understand that it is not an easy task, but we need to come together as a network, as unity, to be strong, to support each other. And I will say also that they should think about themselves, that they're not alone in this big world, but there are others like them also fighting around the corners on the earth to make sure that the change comes. And I have a hope that change will come. There is a long way to go, but I think that our ancestors who were defenders, environmental defenders, did it for us. And that is why we have the position now to continue with this work. And then we're supposed to do for the next generation, for them to also carry on to the next level. But we need leaders, and there are leaders out there. It's just that me and you don't find them and we can't reach them, or they don't get the acknowledgement to be able to lead. And this is what I will say that we have lost, and we need to make sure that we build the younger generations to become leaders, not rulers. That is something we don't need. We need leaders. Side gathering like GESA is very, very important, because it brings people together from across the globe to share and to hear what others are doing and to learn from each other, because certain things are not publicized. You can go and read so many things, but it is not the same as having together people sitting face to face with you and sharing their knowledge and their experiences. I would say that please do continue, because we need such organization like GESA, this group, to continue, because if they don't continue, then we have to think about it. The younger generation are going to lose out, because they will have these experiences that was shared here, for example, today. There might be the different group coming, and they will come with full different experience as the previous people have come to share. So this is a knowledge that we need to still accumulate, and we need to still continue to make sure that we develop, that it reaches a lot of younger generation to better help them to build the future.